Hey there, this is Linda. I've been thinking a lot lately about messaging systems such as WhatsApp and Messenger, any of those kind of systems. I've been thinking about them because as a woman, I tend to add a lot of interpretation to the words that are written or the lack of words that are written. And that's the part I want to focus on just briefly here. When we send a message out, we hope that the person will respond. Whether it's a boyfriend, a friend, a child, we hope they respond. And when they don't respond when we want them to, then this gets us into trouble. They're not necessarily ghosting you. Ghosting you is when all of a sudden, poof, they're gone. They are no longer around. They're like a ghost. They're not responding at all. Not necessarily talking about that, although it could be that. It could be that. What if this is what's getting you into trouble? When I don't hear from my son, let's say I added, I put a message on iMessage, and he doesn't respond right away. I used to think that he didn't want to talk with me. He was just too busy to talk with me. But it wasn't that. In fact, it was that he didn't have anything to say or anything to add. My message wasn't clear. Did I want a response? It wasn't clear on whether he needed to respond or not, and he told me that. Other times I've sent messages and then I didn't hear back. This was from a friend and I didn't hear back, and I'm thinking, oh my God, he stopped talking to me all of a sudden. He's ghosting me. I'm not, what could be going on? Maybe there's something wrong with his brother. Maybe that. And I kept going on and on and on in my mind. When in fact, well, who knows what was really going on? The fact is that he simply didn't respond, which is a huge difference between every possible reason. I'm in Mexico right now. Which is a huge difference between every possible thing why he didn't respond. So I'm going to suggest to keep things very, very simple. If you send a message out and you don't get a response, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, because it's going to drive you crazy if you start thinking of every possible reason you don't have a response right away or at any time. Let it go and focus on things that make you happy. Focus on things that bring you joy, that you love doing. And next thing you know, days have gone by and you haven't even thought about that person or why that person didn't respond. So that's my tip. Send a message, okay, then let it go. And you can choose to not respond right away to a message too. And it's not for them to go crazy. It's for you to feel you've got control over your actions. Oftentimes we respond to messages, whether they're emails or texts, right away. We don't have to, right? You're allowing another person to take your time, to take that energy from you, when in fact, you could choose where you spend your energy. You can, if you want, respond right away. You can choose to use your energy that way, or you could choose to say, I'm not going to respond to this right away because I have other things I need to work on. So choosing where you spend your energy. Those are the tips. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, here to help you live your best life now so you can love what you do. Take care.